So let's look for one more question, please. Right. Question number 2 or 3, just you write your own numbers. The question is here now, which is going to be 3x squared. A little bit change now. Don't panic. I'll change the signs. 3x squared plus 10x and a minus 8. Do not panic by looking at that minus, please. Okay, what do we do, sir? We take the 3, we take the minus 8 and multiply those two. Okay, 3 times 8, we know 24. Then we will be looking for minus 24, please, right? So let's take minus 24. Right, minus 24 is my last number like. Okay, find the factors. 1 times 24. 2 times 12. 3 times 8. 4 times 6. So those are the pairs. And 6 times 4, 8 times 3, they do come back. So my last number, say when I multiply, I should get that. When I add, I'm supposed to get the middle number, which is a positive at 10. So which one can we go? Let me go for 6 and 10. Come on. 6 add 4 is 10, right? So it's a plus 4 and a plus 6. Please watch. Plus 4 and a plus 6 gives me, that one gives me my 10x. That's what I'm looking for, right? If you go back and then check, the middle term is plus 10, please. Now, do I get minus 24 when I multiply them? Plus 4 times plus 6, people listen, that's a plus 24. So we are not supposed to choose that because when I multiply, I'm not getting minus 24. Then is there any other factor that we get a minus 24? I think so, right? Let's look at 12 and 2. Can I say a plus 12 and a minus 2 gives me the 10x that I want, right? Plus 10x. So 2x and a 12x. Minus 2x plus 12x. And when I multiply, please watch, positive times negative is negative. And 12 times 2 is 24. So that is the pair that we need to choose. So the middle term now we are going to split as minus 2x and plus 12x, please. Okay, so there we go. That is the question. So we need to split the middle term into 2 parts. Let's go and see. I need to write that as a minus 2x and a plus 12x. The last terms come back the same, which is minus 8. And the first one is a 3x squared, okay? Right, done, good. Now, once again, we need to look at the factors, please, right? The first two, is there a common factor? Between numbers, 3 and 2, no, right? 2 and 3 are the primes, so no common factor there. Now, x squared and x, I think x is common, isn't it? So what do you get inside the bracket? 3x is remained there and a minus x goes into 2x 2 times. Multiply this bracket by x to check whether you get those 2 back, please. That's the best way to check. The next sign is plus. Now plus 12x minus 8. What is common? Come on, come on. 12 and 8. 2 is common. 4 is common, but we take 4 because maximum common factor, please. So 4 is common. What do I get inside the bracket? 4 times 3, 12. X is x. Minus 4 times a 2 is 8. I am smiling because the 2 brackets are same, right? So the factors that we chose are absolutely correct. In the last and final step now, I put my 2 brackets. One is the length, one is the width, please. The length is going to be 3x minus 2, which is the common, right? And the left outs will be in the next bracket, which is x plus 4. Okay, so that's how you need to solve a question. If the first term is the coefficient of x squared, if it's not 1, people please try and use those 4-step method first. Once you master this 4-step method, you will get used to the shortcut. Well, there are so many types, so many ways to do, but I like this 4-step method. It makes sense to me. Reverse of expansion is nothing but factorization. Okay, next sum. This time I will be looking at a difficult one maybe. Let's see. Please copy the sums in your book, please. This time I'll go for a 4x squared, then minus 3x and a minus 10. Well, I changed the signs, please, to make the question a little bit tough, but you can do it. I know, right? Your times tables, you need to work, please. Okay, once you get that right, you can solve any question. I'm looking at a minus 3, right? Once again, I go for a 4 and minus 10. Multiply them. 10 times 4, 40, but that's a minus 40, right? Let's write minus 40. Minus 40, I'm looking for the factors, please. Right, 1 times 40, okay? 2 times 20. 3 times, no. 4 times, yes. 4 times 10, 40. 5 times, yes. 5 times 8, 40. No other factors, I believe. Then it's 8 times 5, 10 times 4, blah, blah, blah. We need a minus 40, and what is the middle number? Let's just go and check. The middle number is a minus 3. Hey, guys, 3. So if I choose those two, I can get a 3, isn't it? Quite easy. Come on. We need minus 3, isn't it? Yes. So that's a minus 8 and a plus 5. Please think. Minus 8 plus 5. When I add, I get a minus 3, which is the middle number. When I multiply, 8 times 5, 40. Positive times negative, negative. That's what I was looking for. So, product of them minus 40, sum of them minus 3. So, that's how you split the middle term. Right. Let's go there and say the middle term I'm going to split into two parts, which is a positive 5x and then a minus 8x. Gives me minus 3x, please. And the last term is a minus 10, no change. The first term 4x squared. Once we get 4 terms, our job is simply to factorize. Okay, factorize the first 2. Think what is common factor there. If nothing is common, please people, 1 is common. Okay, right. 4, 5, no common. X squared x is common. X is common. Inside the bracket, I get a 4x and plus a 5. Please check. Then minus, very dangerous. That minus is dangerous, please. I'm taking minus as common. Up to now, the sums were easy because I just took plus sign as common, but here it's minus. Please watch. Put the minus there and then 8 and a 10. The maximum common factor is only 2. And inside the bracket, 2 goes into 8 4 times and x is x. Minus comes back as minus and 2 times 5 is 10. That's a killer. If you do the question like this, you lost it. You completely lost it. Be careful. When you take that minus sign as common, the signs change, right? That minus is common. So what happens if you take that minus as common factor? That particular minus, when it comes inside the bracket, will change as plus. If you want, multiply this bracket by minus 2. See whether you get those 2 or not. All right. So, well, now the 2 brackets are same. So, I'll be copying one of them as my length, which is going to be 4x plus 5. And in the next bracket, I get the left outs, which is a x and a minus 2. All right. That's the length and that is the width. This is how you do. Take the 4 and 10, multiply, you get a minus 40. Find the factors of minus 40. We got so many there, but we were looking for a minus 3. So 8 and 5 are the ones we chose. You should be clever enough to look at those signs. And all that you need to be careful is right here, the minus when you take as common. Okay, done. After this, it's time again for us to go for the exercise. The exercise is on the screen. I'll give you 3, 4 exercises, okay, or 3 maybe. So now, exercise E is on the screen. Okay, exercise E is on the screen. Copy those sums, please, and solve them. After that, we can check the answers. After the exercise E, this is E, please watch, right? Then we go for exercise F. Exercise F, comes, well, you got to put it on pause and then copy, please. That is the exercise F. Okay, that's the exercise F. 8 questions again. And then the last one we have is exercise G. That's the exercise G. So you got plenty of sums for your exercise and you got to solve them.